Hey guys, Drake here. Two hoodies, three cats. It's just one hoodie right now. So, Tom MacDonald dropped a new track called Superman. I figured I'd give it a whirl. It is today's Veterans Day, and I'm sitting here thinking about what to do. So I figured we give a shout out to Hangover Gang and hit up the new Tom MacDonald track. Um, I why we hit over 300 subscribers over the last few days since we posted the last few videos, and the High Ren video that we posted is just going crazy. So we're definitely going to get into some Ren stuff. I want to wait until Gypsy is around because she's going to be the one that actually has an idea of an order. She said a lot of this music flows and it's like one right after another, and then after this one there's another and then another, and she started talking to me about some of it, and I was getting lost, but that track was amazing. I've watched that song 3 or 4 times. That guy's unbelievably talented. So but in the meantime, we're gonna get into Tom MacDonald's Superman, and let's see what we got going on here. So let's get into it.
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives. Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye.
Okay, it's kind of weird. He's got nuclear bombs behind him. He's playing guitar. It's got kind of a country edge to it. It's kind of like the song he did with is it John Rich? Is that the name of the artist, the country guy he did a song with? It's got that kind of feel to it. It's like Ghost and that kind of combined. It's more rock, country rock style than rap. But yeah, it's nuclear bombs behind him. That's pretty crazy. Interesting.
Bombs in the sky. Goodbye. I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you, and I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast. We need something bad.
That's so true. Who is good and who is bad? Sometimes you think that the place you live in might be the bad guy, and then sometimes you look across the sea and you think they're the good guys or they're the bad guys. Nobody really knows who's good and who's bad. I like to think that you can tell by people's character, but a lot of times you don't know someone's character until they've done something to show that you don't know their character. And that thing about oil at this point, I know that the United States is big on trying to go green, as they're saying, and go all electric and less fossil fuels, but the reality is that the world is dependent on fossil fuels and oil. I mean, everything, clothing, plastic, most everything they manufacture is made from crude oil, and it's just, right now, it's just what's running the world. So at least for now, we need it. Anyway, could go on a tangent with that for days. I don't want to do that, so let's get this going.
We need something fast. We need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's true to be shot and they're men just like you, but I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sand.
Wow. So he was said, I know that they're shooting at you and you gotta shoot back, but they're just men, so all I can do is pray and hope. You know, a lot of times, if you go back and look, countries build weapons like tanks and guns and planes and ships and even nuclear bombs and all this stuff, all for peace, because they want to bring peace. And all those weapons and all of that type of activity has never brought peace. The peace comes when one side totally eradicates or just demoralizes and beats down the other side where they have no fight left in them. And it's not really peace, it's just surrender on that side, and the other side is now lording over them. But there's no true peace. There hasn't been peace, not in the world. Since I've been alive, I can't ever remember one time where there wasn't one form of war or something else going on in the world. So yeah, you know, where's Superman? Superman that would bring peace to the world. Because the weapons and the armies and wars haven't brought peace. It's just brought more weapons and more armies and more wars and more fighting and more killing. And that can't be why we're here. It can't be the reason we're in the world is to kill each other and to find out who can be the most powerful. That's just ludicrous. Anyway.
And I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman?
That line, it's like, it doesn't matter because soon you look out the window and boom. Things are so crazy right now in the world. Like everything is about World War III and about, we're on the verge of nuclear destruction, worse than any time during the Cold War. And if you're young and you don't know what the Cold War is, you should go look it up and do the research on it. But it's like governments have just lost their minds. And everybody's just racing toward conflict after conflict after conflict. I'd tell you at this point, World War III has already started. It's just, you just haven't seen the effects here yet, which is kind of what he's talking about. Wow, this is a this for Superman title, I get it. Like, where is Superman? Because right now the world needs Superman to come and save it. But there's so much lack of reason and understanding. I mean, look at how we deal with issues in our own country, in the United States alone. Two sides. 30 years ago, they would just, we don't agree. That's fine. Go on about your business. Have your opinion. No problem. I have my opinion. We're still live in the same country. 10, 15 years later, oh man, can't believe I can't believe that's your opinion. Are you seriously, you don't see it this way? And now it's, they don't agree with me, they should be dead. They don't agree with me, we should lock them up. They're crazy. I cannot believe that they don't agree with this opinion. It's just so insane now. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's gotten even more crazy. So yeah, Superman. I think I backed it up. I'm gonna back it up a little bit more just to be safe.
Who is good or bad? They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
was just about to say that normally his music is kind of satirical and kind of has some comedy in it. But I was like, man, this one doesn't really feel like it's a real comedy kind of driven song. And I'm like I kept thinking, I'm like, somewhere where they're going to have Superman fly by, or he's going to land and be like, I'm here now, Tom. But the fact that he's looking, he never sees him and he flies over, that was a pretty cool effect. But, wow, that was a pretty deep song. I liked it. It's something different from Tom. But, it gets you to start thinking, whatever we're doing in the world ain't working right now. Because things around the world are just getting more crazy and more out of hand. And at the end of the day, somebody said something to me the other day. At the end of the day, all that we all really want is peace and quiet in our lives. Peace and quiet in our lives. Security. And a joyful life where you can enjoy time with people that matter to you and go about your business. It's hard enough right now worrying about if you're going to make enough money to pay your bills, but now you're worrying, are bombs going to drop from the sky, or is this country going to drop a nuke on us, or are we going to drop a nuke on them, or is these people going to come in and do a terrorist attack, or is these people going to... There's so much craziness. So Tom's right. A Superman that could just pop up and stop everything and force everything. That sounds great, but that just is another answer like war. And although I understand Tom's sentiment here, and it's awesome, and I get it. It's to wake people up as to, at the end of the day, it's the people who matter. And that we have a lot more in common than we don't. And all these push-button topics they get to piss people off and get them on different sides of an aisle. If we just stop being manipulated and realize that, it's each other that we need and not to fight, that would be ideal. Anyway, this was Tom MacDonald's Superman. I liked it. It was kind of a country rock fusion kind of deal with a really deep meaning about the world is so crazy with all the stuff going on that right now, you can't tell who's right, who's wrong, who's good, who's bad, who's evil. You can't tell any of that, really. I mean, everybody seems to have some sort of legit reasons when you hear their understanding, unless you've just been decided on one side, or you're so entrenched on one side opposed to another, and at that point you're just saber rattling with the masses going, yeah, we got to kill these guys before they kill us. That's been the answer for the last 100 years, and before that, even longer, and that hasn't helped anybody at all. Anyway, 2 Hoodeez, 3 cats, Drake. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting us over 300 subscribers. We're gonna try to do a live here soon at some point, if nothing else. I know we've got all kinds of stuff going on in our world right now, which makes it hard for us to get together and do anything. So if nothing else, I might go live here in the next couple days. One evening. I don't know what I'll do. I've got a couple different people have sent some stuff for us to check out together. But I might just go ahead and check some of this stuff out on my own. I've got a couple tracks lined up that I want to do independently, and I've had a couple suggestions for stuff for me to do independently. If you've got any suggestions for me by myself, leave it in the comments below. If you got suggestions for Gypsy and I to do, or for me to play for Gypsy, leave it below. Like, share, subscribe. And if you're one of the thousands of people that are watching our channel and our videos and haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? I mean, really, go just hit the subscribe button. And we have a newer setup from the last about month and a half now. So the further back you go on the videos, some of the quality, there's some lag issues. There's some disjointed stuff. Most of the audio is fine on all of it. It's some of the video aspect. I'm thinking that at sometime soon I'm going to redo some of those other videos, and I'm going to make it interesting, so it won't be me and Gypsy redoing them. We got some family in town, so I might introduce some of the family to some of the tracks that we did before and do it on the new system so it sets up better. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you soon. Love you guys. Thank you as always. Peace out.